Subarashi.
What's that smell? That sweet Elden Ring. Oh, it sings to me. It's enough to make a man sick. I was going to say sick, but, based works too. Speaking of based, I'm Aaron.
And I'm Randy, and this... Based. No, I'm just kidding. Tangents.
No, there is no world line where Tangents is based. Except for this one. Because we have drip. Yeah, Randy accidentally set off the sprinklers earlier.
Yeah, there was no fire. I just pulled down a lever.
We've gone from drip to sodden.
We've gone from dripping to drowning.
Man. So how are you doing today, Randy? What, man? Extremely distressed by this mood ring toilet seat I saw in a craft FB group. Imagine if you lived on your own and you came home to find evidence of a butt on your toilet and the butt was angry.
Oh my god.
Oh my word.
Oh my god.
Just imagine. Oh man, I would break into someone's house just to do that to them. Just sit on their toilet.
For 5 minutes.
Sit on the toilet for 5 minutes, getting as angry at playing Dark Souls to get as tilted as possible. Their seat is just infused with malice. It deals poison damage when they sit down.
The stench of poison damage. Remember, you may make her gag by the size, but I make her gag by the smell. We are not the same.
We are not the same memes are my favorite. It's so good. All of them are just somehow bangers.
My goodness, you're in her DMs? Nah.
I'm in her walls.
Nah, I'm playing with her dog making silly noises. We are not the same.
Mm-hmm. I thought about changing my wallpaper to something Bloodbound, but I don't know what would be best. Because, we have this. This looks nice.
Ooh.
You know what? I'll keep that. You know what? This is the Elden Ring episode because today, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, Elden Ring is out. Look at that. It's beautiful. It's on my desktop. It's here. Koko desu.
Kitazo!
Yeah, my teacher asked, my teacher was like, we don't have class tomorrow. However, we do have a guest speaker coming, so please come. And I'm just like,
no.
Daga, kotowaru.
No.
Doshite desu ka? Elden Ring arun desu. Or arun desu. Yeah, arun desu. That's a way of saying, as an explanation is desu. So it's yeah, Elden Ring is here. I have Elden Ring. I can't come. She'll scorn me on Monday, and I'll just move on with my life, because it's guest speaker.
Aaron Bakayaro? Doko, were you yesterday?
Doko desuka. Kinyobi wa doko desu ka?
Nah, she'll message you and it'll say, Aaron Bakayaro?
Actually, it just occurred to me, Kinyobi wa doko desu ka? I think that translates to where is Friday? I messed that one up.
Where is Friday?
Yeah, Friday.
Good job.
They say you're bad at speaking. You see.
Bitches be like, you can't talk well. Bitch, well.
That just reminds me of that one chapter of Komi Can't Communicate where she's just sitting there positively angry. And it's just, I'm just imagining
She literally says, the homies say I can't speak well. Bitch,
start scribbling something down, just aggressively shows you her notebook.
It literally says, I'm working on it, okay?
Not just says ho.
It doesn't even try to explain or justify her actions or her shortcomings. It's just ho.
Oh yeah, while we were racing, I think I came up with a good idea for my character in Elden Ring, the name.
Okay.
I was thinking about Roland maybe, but I was like, I'm not really feeling it. I was thinking about the character I designed, and I could just design another one. I probably will, because you can save presets and that's beautiful. But I'm thinking about Grandor.
Grandor?
Yeah, Elden Ring kind of has this
Oh wait, you're
triumphant
going,
type feel.
You're going to literally name him the quality of big.
Actually,
bigness.
Yeah, but it's going to be spelled Grandor, so
Oh no.
not the same. I'm just Grandor.
Grandor. Grand or. Okay.
Yeah.
Or what?
I'm the Grandor. Yeah, I like Grandor.
That doesn't sound too bad. But you won't be wielding Durandal. Sad.
Yeah. I wish I could name weapons. Okay, I kind of want that a little bit. Mostly just because I'd call one of the weapons Durandal and another one Honey Ham.
The the unbendable steel of Durandal.
Oh man, that'd be great. I mean, there is an ultra great sword I have my eye on, but at the same time, again, I have to make the decision of, is the trade-off of heavy weapon that makes, the attack speed of which makes me cry, if it's willing to make that trade-off for, like, hey, cool reference, dude.
And also, big damn.
Plus, again, I kind of want to do a bit of magic. Like, the more I think about it, I'm like, magic in this game looks really cool. Like, not to say it doesn't look cool in other games, but I'm like, it looks cool. I want to give it a go.
Eren, the spellcaster.
I still got the sword for when it doesn't work anymore.
No. So I've recently been winning magic casting duels, and they what I do is I wait for them to start the spell casting, and while they're trying to find the 30 words to turn me into ashes, I stab them 27 times.
No, 28 for good measure. 28
stab wounds. Oh yes, Roman stab wounds.
Nice.
No, it's because they made it a delayable stab attack for the gladiator. No. For what is he? I keep forgetting the centurion in For Honor, and so you can charge it up. Roman stab wounds.
Incredibles. What do we call it? I should.
No, it's a combo move while you're just sitting there in your enemy's teeth, and you could just. And by the way, it's also unblockable, and you have to dodge.
Nice. I should name myself Mendax and send it to. Okay, her name's Marstump now.
Oh my goodness.
I should say it to her, see what she says. Except I know what she's going to say, and I don't want to hear it, so I'm not going to do that. What was the other name I came up with for a main dude who basically wields the mighty sword of Durandal?
I have no clue.
What was his name?
Roland?
No, it wasn't Roland. I'm thinking of the Dungeons & Dragons character guy I came up with. Like, Dream Man, like...
Oh, Mr. Kaka?
Yeah, Kaka! No, I can't remember what his name was. What was it?
Hell if I know.
I got a lot of these things over here, so, Dungeons & Dragons, and Dies, where is it? There we go.
Did you write an essay on Halo Infinite?
Maybe. Oh, don't mind me with just my 75 pages of content. Why did it reload? Just look at it scroll. Magnus, that was it.
Yeah.
Magnus,
okay.
What was his full name? I can't remember. I know he had a full name. Magnus Obsidian. Man, I'm a nerd.
Magnus Obsidian.
Yeah, I'm a nerd. I got beat up as a kid, you could tell.
Wait, did you?
Yeah, I was bullied. In second grade, I was bullied. That was a horrible experience.
I was bullied all throughout elementary school.
Just Randy, Aaron. It's the meme of like the two dudes like doing like the fierce handshake.
Got bullied in elementary school.
Put her there. Childhood trauma.
Yeah.
But yeah. It's actually depressing, but we're not going to talk about it.
Actually, I'm not depressed at all.
Honestly, though, I am genuinely excited to fight, if no other boss, but the Valkyrie lady that, is currently my profile picture on Discord. Like, she's so cool. Like, she has apparently, like, a sword in her hand, and I'm like, that weapon, give it to me! And, like, I desperately want to, like...
Hand it over!
A part of me wants to make, like, a woman character just so I can, like, purely so I can cosplay as her. I mean, sure, I could dress up Grandor as that, but I don't think it's too good of an idea.
I like how it doesn't say male or female. It says type 1 and type 2.
Actually, I'm an Aquarius. No, you're an aquarium. Kicks me into a pit of piranhas.
Nah. I'm just the part of... Ah! Oh, no! Ah!
Starts trying to quote Shakespeare as the piranhas eat my liver.
Nah, they eat both your kidneys first, obviously.
Actually, I'll just quote... I'll just pull from Edgar Allan Poe's poem, Nevermore. That'd be a cool hero name, is Nevermore.
Yeah.
Big think here.
No. That's your hero title. It's because the suffering you perpetuate will prolong nevermore.
And then the main villain just punches him square in the face because, dude, please shut up.
No! Dying.
Man. I was about to make a joke and say, like, oh, you know, you have, like, a really serious kind of edgy hero and then, you know, a funny man villain that doesn't take any of that nonsense, and I realized that's literally the Batman and Joker's dynamic.
Yeah.
I love that dynamic, though. Batman and Joker, inseparable. The tertiary Robin.
Oh my goodness.
He's a bit jealous. He beat up the secondary Robin.
Oh my goodness.
So how's it been lately? I think we should stop smacking before Scott reaches through the film and cuts us apart.
Well, so you see, the thing is, I am dry lips. That's how I am.
Do like I do. My lips get chapped. They start to peel. I yank. And as a result, my lips are hurting a bunch. But we're not going to talk about that.
I mean, that's usually what I do. However, I recently stopped.
I tried to stop, and then it's like, ooh, that's a big chunk. Am I just supposed to leave this here? No. There have been times like that where it's like, oh, it's just a small piece. And I'm just like yelling.
You just start bleeding.
Well, it's the worst because like I start to get like I start to pull, and then halfway it starts to hurt, and I jerk my hand back, and then I realize I have to get the rest of it off, or else it's just a little flap on my lips, and I'm just like, no. And then
No, you gotta rip it like a Band-Aid.
yeah, I try that, but like it's one of those things that I've never really been able to rip things off like a Band-Aid because I start to rip, my body goes, hey, that hurts, let go. Okay, dang it. Knuckle cracking ASMR.
I don't know how A, S, M, or R it is. Maybe it's SM.
I don't know what mental gymnastics led me to think about to remember this, but did you see Rushia got fired?
Yep.
Apparently the official stuff is like, yeah, she was leaking third-party information.
Yeah, it's, I think she was in the middle of getting harassed by somebody.
Well, that was part of it, but apparently, like, the official HoloLive thing came out and it's like, yeah, apparently, yeah, she was doing stuff with third-party information that she shouldn't have. We terminated her. Because I think originally they were just going to let her decide, like, okay, you can keep going if you want, or you can graduate. And then they went, wait, you're doing what now? Leave.
Get out of my house! And you know, there's that community who will find what she used to be.
Yeah.
Well, I can't complain too hard. That's how I found Kason.
Now they're just all like, oh, what's that sound? That voice. It speaks to me. It's enough to make a man remember.
I remember.
Oh, wait, no. It's enough to make a man think.
It's enough to make a man remember.
Oh, my word. I kind of hate that meme.
You laughed so hard you forgot to drink water.
You've been inside so long you forgot to touch grass.
Not true.
What's it feel like, funny man?
Feels like grass.
Liar!
That's the only truth I can tell.
You literally just said it feels like what it is. That's not a descriptor. A descriptor is, oh, you know, it's coarse. You know, it's very earthy.
That's dirt.
No!
Yes.
Dirt is dirt!
It feels earthy.
No, it feels sandy. It feels grainy.
What do you think earthy means?
Earthy.
That's such a weird, stupid word. It's like you're talking about. It's like you're talking about a human you met in space.
No. That's an enthusiast of the ground, an earthy. It's like a foodie, but an earthy. You just walk out and your neighbor's digging holes in the backyard with his jaw. He's just... What you doing there, neighbor? You know? Eating the earth.
Eating the dirt out of my yard.
Like, he has, like, a neat pile of, like, the grass, and he's going straight for the soil. He's like, this is a fine soil. I can taste the people that died in it.
I can taste the dinosaurs.
Just the next day, it's just progressive. You notice that he's eating more and more of, like there's a noticeable dip in his lawn, and it, like, approaches. It's slowly approaching your fence.
Dude, you gotta stop. You're about to start eating my dirt, and I kind of like it.
No. He just pulls out his wallet. How much?
I'm hitting rocks over here. How much?
No, he's just got, like, rocks lodged in his jaw. He's like, only a few of them are needed to break up the tougher soil. I just like that we just talking about this genuinely creepy dude and laughing.
It's so absurd.
It's also kind of upsetting. Can you just imagine, like, you just actually see your neighbor digging up his lawn and he's taking big old bites out of it?
Dude, I think I have to call the homeowners association. I'm gonna call the homeowners association.
No, he's just like, go on. They can't uneat your lawn. He takes another big bite, looking you dead in the eyes. Actually, would dirt crunch like that? Would you be able to hear schmacking?
No, you'd hear.
No, you got mud in your mouth now.
No, he wets it first.
Wait, even better, the homeowners association comes and they for some reason come with, like, one of those, like, dog catcher collars. And you're just like, what are you doing? And they're just like, Mr. Anderson again? He just yells mud attack and spits on him.
Puckets in.
No, that's what he coats the rocks in mud. That's his attack.
Bucket sand.
Have you seen the Vort of the Boreal Valley boss fight?
No.
Okay, I gotta show you just because I got a great joke for you. Vort of the Boreal Valley. I specifically just want to show you his second phase. We'll do this walkthrough. And I'm just gonna mute this because then I do essential. It's when he kicks it into overdrive. Or when he gets into phase 2. Oh yeah, here we go. So watch, it's when he starts to charge. I'm just imagining this is the guy who's, like, eating his dirt. He just starts rampaging at them, and then this is the mud attack. You start spitting it.
Oh, he's about to cut his booty.
Yeah, that's actually the advisable strat for fighting Vort, is you hit him in the booty.
You get him in the ace.
But it's just like this genuine weirdo we cooked up. This man, he has a moveset. And I'm just imagining, like, you're just watching all this unfold. You're just like you've crouched down to look between, like, the borders of your fence, and you just watch him, like, gut them, essentially. Just downright thrash them. They get up and go home because they've lost again, and he just looks back at you. Just...
Your lawn's next.
No. He just watches you, and you're too afraid to move, so you're there for the entire night.
You see him shoveling it up like his hands are spoons.
No, his hands are spoons, and his mouth is the bowl.
And his throat is the teeth.
Randy.
I'm talking about the chewing. I'm not talking about actually having teeth in his throat.
Nah, he's a different breed. Can you just imagine Scott is, like, sitting...
literally built different.
I'm wondering how many times, if any, Scott has, like, paused this episode because he just can't take listening to this because of just how awful this is to listen to. I'm imagining this being our least watched episode just because people are like, oh, gosh!
No, I feel like that's why it'd be our most watched episode.
Yeah, that'd be great. You just have people just talking endlessly about the Mud Eater bit. Man. I need to take to Reddit and write a 2-sentence horror story. My neighbor was eating up the lawn. He killed the homeowners association.
He ate them too.
No. He just drags them into one of the holes you didn't see before, muttering something about they'll be ready soon enough. The next day, he just acts like everything's fine. The lawn is repaired and everything is like hunky dory. But he still smells like soil.
And the blood of the homeowners.
Now I'm just imagining he's well kept, looks flawless. He's got the grind set and the drip.
He just smells like the blood of the hoa and the fucking dirt in his lawn.
I was raised on a farm. Of course, we didn't have tools, so I was the tools. Really? Did they force you to do that? No, I volunteered. You just do some research, find out that he didn't grow up on a farm. He would just sneak into rural farmland and eat up their ground. They thought it was like a large animal. Turns out it was just him.
It was just some dude with a dirt addiction.
Diamonds is unbreakable, but Kira eats dirt.
Hey, at least he's touching grass for once.
Now he's eating grass.
No, he puts it aside and just eats the dirt, you know?
No, he licks the dirt from the bottom, from the roots.
No. Yosuke walks up and he's like, I have already touched the dirt. Nani?
No, even better. It's like, Kira's like playing dead and everything like that, and he's just, sir, are you okay? And just munch. Sorry, Josuke, you can't touch grass. I eat it all.
Oh no.
Oh man, I'd love that. That would be a funny. I eat it all.
I ate it all.
Even worse.
Sorry, Josuke. You can't touch any grass. I ate it all.
We talked for like 12 minutes about Mudman.
about the Mud Muncher.
The Mud Muncher.
Now I want to make a bicycle with super fat tires that's only job is to do burnouts in the grass.
That'd be funny.
Yeah.
The Mudman is just watching you tear up the grass hungrily. He sees the soil beneath the wheel, and he desires.
And he hears, ah! As I do a burnout at 9,000 RPM on a 2-stroke.
Man. I wonder how long it would take for like someone to like start eating dirt and for My Strange Addiction to make an episode on him. Actually, they wouldn't be able to. He's too busy eating the ground. Man, can you just imagine that guy when he finds out what the mantle is? He's eating his way down to the mail.
No, he eats his way down to the core.
He takes a nice sip of the outer core.
Wait a sec. Our inner core is solid. I forget if it's just pressure or if it's made out of something that can resist the heat.
Literally taking a geology course, literally learned about this. I forget. All I know is that outer core is liquid. Yeah, so, I don't know.
That's what I know.
And, iron, nickel, I don't know. You're just doing the funky do down there.
Maybe some diamonds.
Nah.
No diamonds.
Oh, frick. I hit my toe.
Not at all?
Nah, I hit my toe a little bit. That hurt.
The diamonds?
No. What? Randy, keep up.
Diamonds?
We're just still on the diamonds. Randy, there are no diamonds. We broke into this museum and now we're going to prison for a felony because they switched them all out with replicas.
Fuck!
Next time, don't at them on Twitter. Paying you guys a visit, XOXO. We're closed tonight. Paying you a visit, XOXO. No wonder they caught us.
It's just like, we're closed tonight. I know.
I'm just imagining, like, a robbery type story, like, like a museum burglary type story where, like, the guards aren't visible, and they just, like, shadowed the burglars and steal the stuff and put it all back. So they get outside, and it consists of, like, them getting outside, realizing they forgot everything, expertly sneaking back in, grabbing it all, and it just keeps happening for, like, an entire night.
Just 4 hours later. How many times do we have to
steal this?
Take all that stuff out.
The security guard's still just ready for more.
No, he's tip-top shape. He phases back into reality. Yeah, fools.
Except he's built like a semi-truck, so like he shouldn't realistically be able to hide from them, but like they just cannot find him.
No. He uses the blink spell.
That'd be great. Just imagine altering the blink spell to where you can can you take other people into like the wherever you go when you blink?
I have no clue.
I'm just imagining a modification to where like as a form of like torture for your enemies, you take one of them into like the blink space and leave them there. Improvisational forever box.
Bro, what is it? Yank Kai? He can literally do that. Because his blink is just a sneaking around thing where he makes all the things that you perceive about him stop existing temporarily. And he has a move called Exile!
Oh my word.
Return to the void! Exile!
Actually, that reminds me. Have you been keeping up with One Punch Man?
Yes.
Okay. Did you see today's chapter?
Yes.
I love the art. The art, impeccable.
To prove the power of flex tape, I sawed this centipede in half.
I just love that. I like how it's like, I got them all down to the last one. In the next chapter, I'm willing to put money on. It's like, nah, you missed one, Chief.
Oh no.
I mean, the entire point of his character is that he's incomplete so far, I think, so it would work. It could work. Plus, it's One Punch Man.
I feel that what's coming up is a confrontation between, the One Punch Man, Saitama, man who's named after a prefecture.
Well, I'm just wondering.
And Garo.
Yeah.
And it's about to show that I need more power.
Don't spoil. No spoil. No spoil.
He was complete, and then he fucks it up.
Okay, so Randy, what part of no spoil don't you get?
That's not a spoiler at all. I didn't say anything.
I have a different interpretation of don't spoil, but I'm just not gonna worry about it.
See, you still have a lot of stuff to find out about what I said.
Okay, fair.
It instills a greater sense of wonder. That's how I spoil things.
I see. I just like the idea that I just like that this is what One Punch Man and Garo's third time running into each other, and One Punch Man, he literally just beat him up the first two times easily.
He was just like, "Don't steal."
I'm just wondering if Saitama will ever actually get called One Punch Man. If that's I kind of want him to though. Like that would be like when they were like, "We need to reconsider your name, Bald Cape."
Caped Baldy.
Oh yeah.
No. In a future arc, he goes on protest about it with all the other ill-named heroes.
Well, it just sounds like downright derogatory. They're just like, we spent millions of dollars, dozens of our best namers, and we came up with Bald Cape. He's like, I feel like this is
Actually, the anime translation is Caped Baldy.
Yeah, I know. I just like the manga one of just Bald Cape. Because it literally
bald
feels...
cap? Nah, Bald Cape.
Because it feels... It feels like they look... just did the bare minimum surface amount of naming. Like, he's Bald Cape. Guys, I've got it.
100% Bald Cape.
I still think my favorite fight was against, the alien that Saitama actually wound up having to punch a couple times.
Yeah, although he only had to do one serious punch.
I like that. I like that, the second he's like, I can go all out? I can serious punch? Oh, and he's dead. Just blast him to
I only have one... he only had the one choice. I mean, the planet was about to blow up.
Yeah, I know. I like the dialogue about how actually excited he is about potentially having someone to properly go all out and fight. And it's just dies the second he gets even a little bit serious.
I just love how he has the serious side steps.
Oh, yeah. Man, I am...
Serious side steps. He makes like 1,000,000 shadow clones.
I'm looking forward to... I'm genuinely looking forward to Gato and and Saitama's confrontation.
It's like, wait, hold on. I think I understand what martial arts is about. Uses the butt strike.
Oh man, no, I'm the way it's been building up, Garo. I'm definitely willing to put money on the fact that it's going to be an all-out fight, and I'm looking forward to it. It's not going to be a simple. It's not going to be a simple.
It's not a. It's a very long fight. You'll like it.
Nice. I like Saitama. He's funny.
It's actually a very big character building keystone for Garo.
Oh, because I definitely like I really enjoyed his character arc, and I like that I like that he's someone who wants to do all, essentially wants to wind up doing all the good deeds of a hero, but calls himself a villain.
He doesn't believe in Japan's definition of a hero.
Mm-hmm. And I like that. I like that. I like where his path has taken him. I like that. In most cases, he's winding up becoming more of a hero than the official ones. It's just it's cool stuff.
He is stronger.
Exactly.
Except against Metal Bat, apparently.
I like that.
He goes, Prong! What the fuck? He almost broke my arm.
Mm-hmm. The power of delinquency. I love their dynamic.
It's the power of getting fired up.
Oh yeah, and I love that meta dialogue. Neither of them would ever have intended for this, nor admitted, but their attacks flowed well together. It wasn't intentional. It just was. I just love that. I like that they are personality-wise disposed towards one another, but ability-wise complementary towards each other.
Nah, they're perfect for each other in every way. It's just they don't realize it because, ew, you look like a monster. Ping!
You look like a nerd. He gets a good one socked to his face.
He gets back up. Oh, fuck. You almost broke my jaw, shit lips. Twing! Oh, you broke my bat.
He just bats it like a right angle. He just turns it around and dunk.
No, I gotta bend it back. Twing!
Oh, that'd be great. Oh man, but oh yeah, speaking of like protagonists and big stuff happening, Rent a Girlfriend. I've been reading. I think I mentioned to you about 218 and the literal guy being a cuckold chapter. So it actually kind of started to move. It's not like quality, It's the story is fundamentally trash, but it's entertaining.
Getting better.
It got more entertaining, and then the author pulled a move that had me sitting at my desk, like, that meme, like, the dude just destroying his keyboard? I literally went from that, like, I was like, okay, we're moving, we're getting stuff done, this is his big chance to write everything, and he goes, and he lies more, and
No. It's that picture of the entire desk just gone. Hey, what was it? I forget the streamer name.
I gotta show you, if you don't mind. I simply must show you the picture, or like the page that got me riled up. Okay, first and foremost, I love this page. This was a blessing from One Punch Man. Like, look at this art. Cannot get that anywhere else.
The peak of martial arts. Yo!
Just look at this. Look at this dude.
This dumbass.
Downright clown behavior. I need to edit this to make him have clown attire.
Just give him the rubber nose.
And now, dog.
Dogs.
Oh yeah, if you have time, please read Crazy Diamond's Demonic Heartbreak. It's great.
What the hell?
It's an official like spin-off or like Araki approved spin-off. I forget who makes it. Oh wait, it was the same dude who wrote Purple Haze Feedback, and it's set before the events of Diamond is Unbreakable. There's only 3 chapters, and it's actually really good. I'm enjoying it.
Interesting. So
it's got Whole Horse.
Whole Horse.
Yep, Whole Horse.
Let's go.
And I love their dynamic, just great. I think that attitude suits you much better. Do you feel a little more loosen up now, senpai? And that's Josuke. It's just great. I love this so far. It's great. I keep saying great, but it really is.
Greato desu yo.
Hold on a second. I even colored like a panel that I just really liked.
Greato desu ne.
Greato da yo. Let's see. Oh yeah, this. Shaboom. Look at this. It's great.
What, is it a heartbreak because he shows his noble side?
No, actually, we don't know why it's called Crazy Diamond's Demonic Heartbreak, because in story, this is, like, as I understand it, only, like Josuke doesn't even have a name for his stand yet. Like, he don't. That, the most recent chapter shows him literally getting the name, like, you know, I think Whole Horse mentions,
No,
like,
I remember now. The SP man, Jotaro, he's the one who names Crazy Diamond.
no.
Yes.
No, he already has Crazy Diamond.
No. Remember, he doesn't call out his name when he summons Crazy Diamond.
Nah, but Jotaro doesn't.
In a side note, in one of the meta dialogues in the manga,
Did Jotaro name Crazy Diamond? Shown through facial expressions.
Crazy Diamond was named by Jotaro Kujo.
When?
Right after the little fight.
Oh, that's like a fan drawn one. Hold on a second.
Yeah, no, remember because he tries fighting
Crazy Diamond has no distinct personality. Crazy Diamond. When? I don't remember that.
it doesn't show it. It's just an aside in the manga.
Okay. Huh.
In the manga, it shows a card for Crazy Diamond, but then it's like named by Jotaro Kujo. It's
Weird.
Like, oh, cool.
That's weird though. Because I always could have sworn Josuke named his own stand.
Nah.
Huh.
Probably didn't know enough good, funky, moving songs.
I'm gonna laugh hard if the if the ending of this actually winds up renaming, or not renaming, but changing how he gets his name, or Crazy Diamond gets its name.
My goodness. Maybe it's just not about Crazy Diamond getting its name.
Nah. I think it's literally just meant to tell a small story in Morio. And we actually do see... Okay, I actually like it because it actually enriches Part 3 a bit. And I feel like Part 3 could definitely use with a lot more enrichment. So, I'll always take it. But yeah, if you have the time, and even if you don't, give it a read. It's 3 chapters, quality content. And the coloring group that I was once a part of actually went through and colored it. And it looks really nice.
Mm.
But yeah, good stuff.
You just left the coloring group. You said, nah, I'm good.
Yeah. that was essentially... I was like... I wound up having to manage everything, and I'm just like... I don't have time for this. It's like, I was properly swamped. And so it's like, okay, I gotta refocus my priorities. And as a result, here we are. But I still retweet their stuff like a good noodle. And say, hey, check this out, guys.
Yo, check it.
Yeah, boy. But, yeah. I like Crazy Diamond's Demonic Heartbreak. Too long of a name, personally, but... Oh, yeah. I saw a theory. The girl that I showed you? I saw a fan theory that potentially the Demonic Heartbreak might be referencing the idea that Kira might appear and wind up killing her by the end.
Oh my god.
And that the reason why it's a heartbreak is because she disappears and Josuke is none the wiser. He thinks she just left. And it's like, that would break my bones if that was real.
Yeah, forget my heart. My soul would never come back.
Mm-hmm. It's like, please don't. But I like the dynamic Josuke and her name's Ryoko. I like the dynamic they have, so please. Yonde kudasai.
Alright, time to commit Tachiyomi.
I encourage it.
I implore you to do so.
Oh yeah, and apparently, I think I saw somewhere that they're actually working on putting out an English version of The Spoke Kishibe Rohan. I'm excited. I like the Rohan one-shots, and there's another one coming out. Araki said, after a small break, we'll meet again at JoJo Lands, and he's just like, Rohan one-shot. I'm feeling like it.
He's like, I'm bored. Ching!
Though, as I understand it, the Rohan one-shots are, like, made out of order. You know, like, it's number whatever, and apparently there's only a few left to, like, fill out the rest of the numbers.
Oh, okay, so he made the final one first or some shit like that?
I don't know. I need to look into it, but, you know, it's interesting. I like the idea of that type of storytelling, though. The one-shots aren't connected, it's just an interesting concept. To tell a story out of order, and shaboom, everything's filled in. It all, like, connects.
Ching!
What do you want to talk about, Randy?
Hell if I know.
Alright, what do you want to talk about, hell if I know?
Hi, my name's Hell if I know. Yours is?
Go to bed. As in, I intend to... Oh yeah, this person somehow managed... This is, I think, a 30 series card. They got it for less than quadruple digits.
Lucky bastard.
I think it's literally a 3090.
Don't look at the first PCIe slot. Why not?
Where?
Their first PCIe slot. What's in there?
I don't know. What is that?
It might be a sound card or something.
I don't know. I think
No. They're running a PhysX card like a clown.
A what card?
A PhysX card. You can have 2 GPUs in there, and I think if you run a significantly weaker card, it can be used to process some physics effects.
Oh, okay. That's weird though, because the implication is that he got a powerful card.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think it's I think he mentioned it was potentially a 30 series.
Yeah. But it's to help your CPU. Because your CPU does the physics.
That makes sense. I think I'm going to go take a restroom break. Randy, keep him entertained.
Entertained? With what? I also got to use the bathroom.
Okay, we tag team. Talk to him about Marshall Peak. That's always a thing to talk about.
Yeah, this dude... I don't know. I keep trying to introduce this guy to Marshall Peak, and, Aaron's just not buying it. I mean, what's not to like? It's this semi-womanizer who has the power of time and space, and is a dragon, or is on the road to becoming a dragon. I mean, what kind of main character would you be if you weren't all of those things? A cunt. That's what you'd be. It's just kind of funny watching this dude who came from the bottom tier world. He literally read a book and he's becoming a god. It's fucking ridiculous. You want to know what else is ridiculous? The fact that I never said anything about having to go to the bathroom. The moral of Marshall Peak's story is, make sure you read a lot of books, stay in school, because knowledge is what makes you a god. Yes, you see, the thing is, I just don't know what the hell to say. Who am I again? I think something like Randy? Randy the Radical? Randy the Repairman? That was Randy the Racist. I'll take at least 2 of those titles. Hi.
I've returned.
So
Okay.
I ended that solo bit off with asking, who am I? I don't know, it's like Randy the Radical, Randy the Repairman, Randy the Racist. I'll take at least 2 of those titles.
Alright. Tag, you're it. Go. You have to go downstairs. I think someone's like showering or something. So, how's it going? You folks having a good evening? Good midday? Good morning? Good horrible hours of the night? Maybe 2 a.m. Podcast listening? I don't judge. So what's your favorite color? That's a stupid color. Green's clearly the best color. I can't really see it, but, you know, it's a good color. You have any good conversation topics? Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I'm hoping you type something down in the comments, or else I just look like a buffoon sitting here saying mm-hmm to an empty room. Actually, I look like a buffoon no matter what way you slice this, but you know what? We're gonna brush past that. Have you ever heard of Elden Ring? Let me sell it to you. The people who made FromSoft, those really tough games. Not the people who made FromSoft. FromSoft, the people who make those really tough games, such as Dark Souls, Bloodborne, and Sekiro, Shadows Die Twice. They made an open world game that's supposed to be bigger, better, and more accessible, yet still bone-shatteringly difficult like you're used to. If I may suggest that you give it a go. It's acquiring 10 out of 10s from multiple reputable news sources and is highly encouraged to give it a go. It's expansive, engaging, there's so many new elements brought to the table. All of this and more can be yours for a measly $60. What do you think? Sounds like a deal, right? Right? I'd say so. Then again, I already bought it, so you know. Scott, if you felt so inclined, you could cut this out. I'm not going to judge you, and we could just pretend that I said something meaningful. Hello, Randy.
Hello, Aaron. I see you could hear me coming up the stairs.
Well, you left the door cracked.
Yeah, I see. What did you talk about with them?
Oh, you know. Just asked how their day was going, and, you know. Made small talk. Good stuff.
I see.
I totally didn't shill for Elden Ring. I managed to keep it restrained. Just the shaky breath of just...
So, this is the first time I've seen myself in a mirror with my hair dry, but I look kind of like a spunky version of Gamers Nexus Steve.
Do you just, like, strictly avoid mirrors when your hair isn't dry? Or when your hair's dry?
No, I just happen to miss all of them. Forgot how freaking fabulous my hair looks.
Yeah, you've got the do. Haircut number 7 on the Elden Ring selector. Nah, I'm kidding. It's quality. What we doing? We doing the okay sign over here? We doing the okay sign?
No, I'm doing the Steven salute.
Oh, no. Man.
Say, bird.
Oh, my word. But still. Whatchamacallit. I'm trying to think of what else I've been up to. I really haven't been up to a whole bunch. It's mostly just been, like, biding my time. Oh, yeah, I managed to first try a good handful of bosses in, DS3.
Oh, yes. The one you just basically called 3.
I conveniently forgot that I literally was like, you know. In my head, I think I thought I typed them out, but in reality, I just put 3. Because it's like, clearly, Randy will know exactly what I'm talking about. He will be on the same page.
Like, oh yeah, I was fighting a DLC boss and it sucked. And I'm like, what? Yeah, it's this one called this in 3. What?
It's just the Willem Dafoe what, but nothing more than that, just what?
What?
But,
What?
Yeah.
No. It's like Chris Pratt's Starman. Star-Lord?
Yeah, Star-Lord.
Star-Lord. Whenever his dad is like, it's unfortunate that I had to put that cancer in your mother's brain. What?
You see, that scene is like, you know, it's supposed to be really gut-wrenching and everything of like, you know, he reveals he, you know, gave her cancer, essentially, you know, a tumor.
Killed this dude's mom? For what?
And you know, all that jazz, and then, like, in like, talking about it, Star-Lord, you know, he says the phrase, and squished my Walkman, and it's like, took me right out of the scene. It yanked me by the spinal column out of it, and I'm just like, whoa, dude. I don't know why, just squished seems like so genuinely comical. And like, he's talking about like breaking, you know, breaking a Walkman, breaking his MP3 player. He's adding that to like the list of like things that he is holding this man accountable for in the same list as, you know, killed my mother.
That Walkman is pretty important to him. It was the last thing he had from his mother. It was the only thing he was able to take into space when he literally got abducted
Fair, but even so, it's like, I don't know. It's just the phrasing just kind of ruins the flow of the scene for me. But then again, that's most like Marvel humor. It's like they're like, oh no, this scene's too serious. Inopportune joke. Okay, his mother's dying, but we don't want the audience to feel sad. Let's make a Fortnite joke. Holding his mother in his arms, he recalls all the good times he has and the things that he'll never be able to do, and he says, Victory Royale. Wait, no, like Green Goblin is in the background. Victory Royale!
He's just default dancing on this dude's mom.
he's painfully close, just default dancing on. That would be okay. That would be a funnier cut of the movie. I'd laugh. Just give me a Marvel movie where they don't have to, that's why the first Guardians of the Galaxy works so well, is because it's pure Marvel comedy, or just pure like lighthearted tone without really having to cater to the whole like, oh no, we can be serious joke in the middle of a serious scene. Yeah, we're serious. Like, I get, jokes are good for like relieving tension, or like managing to potentially off-put the audience for a moment and then slam back into serious. But Marvel, it's always like
the serious moment is happening while the joke is inserted.
Mm-hmm. Or I mean, like that in and of itself is okay as long as there is a return to the serious moment. But the issue is usually like joke is made and all the characters call attention to it. It's like they're looking at the fourth wall like, a joke was made in a serious moment. Are you laughing?
I don't know. When he said "squish my Walkman," I still felt the weight of his words.
I don't know. He just kind of sounds like an 8-year-old when he does it. Squish my Walkman. Squish my Walkman.
What is that voice? That's no 8-year-old. That's a fucking monster.
You squished my Walkman.
Squished my Walkman. You have.
Break your bones. I must.
Shatter them before your eyes. I must.
I still love just how good of a Yoda impression you do.
All 206 of them I must destroy. Oh yes, for my older brother's birthday, we had a 25 you are on the wall, and I approached him as he came in like, 25 you are. Advanced in age you have become. 1 year wiser, 1 year closer to the grave.
That's wonderful.
No, bro, he was laughing right with us.
That's great.
I just love how many smiles and laughs I can get by going, nice cock you have.
It's just the idea of just this little green man learning what the internet is and realizing what meme he likes best.
Beat my wife, I must. My PlayStation 5, she has hidden from me.
Plot twist, he just hasn't taken his medication and it's just literally on the middle of the table.
He has no wife.
He's swinging into the air. Dude.
See, the thing is, he keeps saying that the ketamine is mixed up with his meds. We all know that's not true.
All of his medication is ketamine. This man is a ketamine procurer.
Took my meds? I did. Felt like ketamine? I did.
Oh yeah, that reminds me. I had an idea for a great meme, and that is like, like making my hands look... Oh wait, no. It's just like having like a handful of pills and saying, my hands look like this, so hers can look like this, and it's just an empty... And it's just like a blank space. Like it's that same space, but like just no hand. My hands look like this. And you just medication. I want to make that. I feel like that meme could make rounds.
So hers can look like this? Nothing.
I think I need to make that. Just put like a bunch of like Benadryl and stuff in my hand of like varying stuff. It's all allergy meds. Can you just imagine
Babe, it's 4 p.m. Time to take your meds. Okay. Where did she go?
No, even better. Imagine like your usual like rom-com and everything. Except like half of it is this dude literally just going about his life. He just has a nice friend group and everything like that. There is no love interest. And then he gets sick and for some reason, someone who's supposed to be his crush comes in, takes care of him and everything like that. It's like this really heartwarming moment. And then she never appears again. She has a fever-induced
He
hallucination.
spends the next 60 episodes looking for her.
She was a fever-induced hallucination.
No, it's just his homie who came in. He was gay this whole time.
But why was he wearing a dress?
That's the fever part.
Nah.
Let me
now
get
that
that.
on-
Let me get that Wendosi.
When does he? Oh my.
I have to believe that in my past life, I was not, in fact, a female. Don't you know? Don't you know when to go? It's all about the femboys now. Get it over here.
Why did it sound like you were trying to do a what's it called? A like JFK impression from that like one show, that one cartoon?
Oh yeah.
What is it? Clone High.
Yeah, something like that.
Just get it over here.
I don't know. I was trying to do the frat boy.
Get your derriere over here.
Derriere.
Nothing bad ever happens to the Kennedys.
Not unless it's 1960, whatever the hell it was. When
1965.
when he got his entire brain blown out.
Horrific scene.
How the hell did he... He was still breathing for like 30 seconds afterwards. How?
His brain was closing windows. He had too many tabs open.
Ding, 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 ding.
No, that's a bad joke to make. The man has been dead for...
It's not too soon anymore.
Oh. He died in 1965. And that means, unless my math is wrong, that in 2025, it will have been 60 years since the man died.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, my math is right. Why are you bullying me? I'm right.
Why you bully me? I'm right. Because you're right. Because you're a nerd. And nerds get bullied. A nerd? You are. Bully you. I must.
Okay,
Kill yourself. You will.
remind me after the podcast, I had more ideas for Event Horizon, and I don't want to spoil them. But they're actually interesting ideas that I think you might enjoy. It's a little bit of, like, potentially, like, a little bit of flavor stuff, and one thing that's likely to shatter your bones. Maybe two things, actually. Okay, two things that are going to shatter your bones, but you're going to love it.
I already willingly got inside the femur folder. I'm still recovering from that.
Oh, man.
Hey, why don't you try the... Man, I'm trying to come up with the funny name for when your funny bone gets the funny shape.
The funny fracture. The, whatchamacallit?
Because the scientific word is humorous. Because, you know...
The humorous haver.
Humorous halver.
Halve?
Because, you know, it cuts it in half. It has an L in
Yeah, but you don't pronounce the L.
I know.
You cut it in.
Then it just sounds like, yes, I have humorous.
Humors.
Humorisant. The humorisant. Oh my goodness, now we can't use that bit anymore. We just have to keep going until we come up with the new ending.
I mean, we're at 58 minutes. We're fine. We can cross that bridge when we come to it. You'll probably push me off the side, but, you know, we'll cross that bridge when we come to it.
Oh, hey, look at the bridge.
No! You're coming with me! Wait, Randy, how long have we been falling?
That's a really good question. Hasn't it been like 5 minutes now?
Wait, just hold on a moment. Stop.
Okay.
Randy, why did we stop?
What do you mean, why did we stop? You wanted to figure this out for a moment, so I stopped.
But where did physics go? Like, this shouldn't be
It's called
possible.
flying, stupid.
Wait, no, you can't do this to me!